How you doing, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about my Gravekeeper deck. So as you can clearly see on the screen, I'm going to be talking about Gravekeepers. So I'm going to be talking about the little tick cards that you won't usually see in Gravekeeper decks. So I'll be talking about those and a couple of there'll be a deck list in the description bar. Hopefully I'll be able to remember to put it there. And if I don't, well, then I don't. I'm sorry. Anyway, so if you have any suggestions on what decks you want me to, what cards you want to put or contribute to this deck, I'll be more than happy to think about it. So, yeah. And just as an announcement, I'm not going to be doing any more vlogs or, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to be having my normal dual time and whatchamacallit, my random weekends. So yeah. And also for those that oh shit, what was I going to say? Can't remember. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. First, you obviously have Thunder King. Now, I've seen a lot of decks in Gravekeepers. I've seen a lot of Gravekeeper decks, and you don't really see Thunder King too often. But my deck, what it mainly revolves around is kind of an anti-meta sort of thing, because you're already stopping them with Necrovalley. Might as well turn it into a kind of anti-meta thing. So recently I've been trying out this version either with 2 Thunder King or a Thunder King and a Malefic Stardust. So yeah, with Thunder King, because there are lots of special summoning with Christias and VLSs and all that jazz, you want to be able to have a response to it. That's why you have Thunder King. And it's also a 19 beta, so it's pretty beefy. So, and they can't add other cards, but you can't add cards with your recruiter, which kinda sucks. But it's all good still. Not that big of a deal, is it? Really? But still, yeah, Thunder King, it's quite a good card to have in it. And on that anti-meta note, you have Compulse and Deprison. You'll probably see this in a couple, but you won't see it too much. Anyway, I haven't seen it in a lot of Gravekeeper decks, but yeah, you'll have your Compulse and Deprison. So when you don't have an answer to things like Gaia and all that stuff, you always have Malefic Stardust to back you up, right? Well, not in this case. You want something to be able to stop it, mainly because you can't run over 1600. That's why you have these guys. Well, these cards to stop it. You can either send it back to your hand and just giggle about it, or you can just go Deprison and just remove it altogether. So yeah, some other stuff in the extra deck will be not Stardust, will be Utopia, Roach, and Gemnite Pearl. So, specifically Gemnite Pearl. Now, this is kind of like the Gaia for Exceeds, and because I don't run any tunes, I can't synchro into anything. So, obviously, you have your level 4s like Assailant, Commandant, your Descendant, and your Spies. And, obviously, your Thunder Kings. So, you can obviously go for level 4s. You can also go for level 3s, but generally, you want to be able to pop it off with your Descendants. So, yeah, you have your Gem Knight. And this is just kind of like the Gaia, like I said. You have Steel Swarm Roach. So, like I said earlier, it's kind of an anti-meta sort of deck, so I'm wanting to do stuff like stop them and stop them from special summoning. That's why you have your Rai-Oh. So Roach is also a really good addition to the stopping it from special summoning. But the question is, what's better, Steel Swarm Roach or Thunder King? That's the real question. Try and answer it in the description bar below. I'm not sure if even I know the answer, but I'd like to see your guys' answers. And please say why, because I'd like to know your reasoning behind what you think is better, either Steel Swarm Roach or Thunder King Rai-Oh. So moving on, you obviously have Utopia. Now with level 4s on this deck, this is kind of like a staple to run as sort of a Exceed card. So yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't run it, and that's pretty much it for my deck profile on Gravekeepers. Now, for all those, I'm not too sure if I've mentioned this or not, but I'm no longer doing vlogs. I'm only doing duel time and random weekends, and this is going to be today's duel time. And yeah, hopefully this works. I'm trying to use this new editing software. It has my webcam hopefully in the bottom bit over. Oh, don't want that. Somewhere around here, but I'm just not sure whether it's there or not. So yeah, like I said before, Thunder King or Steel Swarm Roach. You answer it and give a really good reason. I'm probably gonna give a prize to the person that convinces me which one's which and actually gives a detailed explanation. So that's pretty much it, and see you guys. Peace.